Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the American League Central, the Indians continued to beat teams now with 11 straight victories as they beat the O's in Baltimore 7-0. The Minnesota Twins pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 5-3. The Chicago White Sox knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-2. The Oakland Athletics hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-7. The Houston Astros went deep 4 times as they destroyed the Angels 8-1. They now have 5 straight wins. Reds combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 4-3. Carlos Asuaje plated 4 runs with 3 hits on the day as the Friars took care of the Rockies 6-3. The Marlins pounded out 17 hits in this one as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 12-2. The Giants relief pitcher, number 26, got his 3rd win this season as the Giants grabbed one from the Nationals 4-2. It was their 5th straight victory. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight, the first of 2 in this interleague matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. The Indians enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next, Danny Salazar gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here's Javier Baez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball one. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Salazar has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The 2-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Oh, 2 now from Lester. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. His past history against John Lester, he's a .375 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 2 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ball and no strikes to count to Jose Ramirez. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. 1-1 to Schwarber.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that. slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And manning second base, none other than Jason Kipnis. This guy likes to get dirty. He's also known as one of the best hitting second basemen in the game. Really solid on the defensive side as well.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category. First delivery to him on the way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Michael Brantley. His past history against John Lester. He comes in as a .316 hitter. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit. The first one of the ball game for the Indians. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May fowlers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a breaking ball. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Just keeping him close. Now the 2-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box now, Norman Payne. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Rajai Davis now. His past history against John Lester. He's a .304 batter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
Stepping in, Francisco Mejia, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at 3rd and 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Napoli at 3rd with 2 away. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now. 0-2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians forced to settle for 1. We've played 2 full. The Indians on top, 1-0. And that Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Lindor. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central. Striding in, Addison Russell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Payne waits on it. 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. skied into straightaway right. Payne moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning.
Lindor.
Here comes the first pitch. On the ground is second for Baez. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Baez has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lester gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another chance. Javier Baez back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball. Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box, Albert Almora, as he'll take a look at ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good. 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a strike. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it is on 3-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. In his career, Rizzo carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Baez at second. Schwarber at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Lifted in the air out to left. Schwarber is there. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter, first baseman, Mike Napoli.
Digging in, Mike Napoli reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
At the plate, Norman Payne comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch here from Lester. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 0-1 pitch on its way to right field and deep. Look at this thing go. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park. To the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We're through 4, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Another strikeout for him on the mound. And boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. The 2-1 home. Seared down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Addison Russell as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed. Off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Davis is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Russell is off at first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Two and two now to Baez. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 4-1. Ball for an out on his line so far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Lester ready, the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another shot now, Jason Kipnis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And he fouls this one off. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Lester has his target. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much.